So I thought this was interesting because so many people, especially these evangelical Christians, like what do they call that? The Christian nationalists and stuff like that. They're all saying right now, like, we need to get this country back to God. This country was founded on Christianity and all that. And really, I believe that that's a huge deception in the last days. I truly believe that the whole mark of the beast system and everything, a lot of people, these movies that come out like Left Behind and all that, they show the Antichrist as being like this one political figure that he just hates Christians and he's beheading them, and everything is about he's anti-God. And I remember when Obama was president, they were breaking down his name, like Bama means lightning from heaven and all this stuff. And they're showing how he would talk against the Bible. Like he would say, oh, I guess we're supposed to stone our children, all that. But in reality, that's not very deceptive. If you're trying to deceive the whole world, including Christians, you can't deceive them with somebody that's just like opposed to all Christianity. Satan's way smarter than that. He's coming as a religious figure who is teaching the things of the Bible, but making you compromise on truth, because that's how Satan works. He speaks in truth. Like, did God not say you could eat of every tree of the garden? Well, yeah, but you're forgetting the last part, every tree but this one. So Satan loves to speak in 99% truth, which 99% truth is not truth. And so what I believe is going to happen with the whole mark of the beast, Antichrist, one world religion thing is it's going to be based on coexist. This whole movement you see the Pope doing it. He's always having these meetings where every, religious leaders from all around the world, different belief systems all come together, and they're saying, we all serve the same God. We all serve love, whether you're Buddhist or Muslim or whatever, we all have the same God. And so it's all about uniting. And that's why the Bible says when they say peace and safety, sudden destruction will come upon them, because it's going to be a false sense of security. And I believe all the stuff that's happening in the world, all the chaotic stuff, the pandemics, the earthquakes that could be not natural, the pestilences, the people don't even know what gender they are. And now all this stuff's coming out about, Nickelodeon and P. Diddy, and all the stuff is coming out right now. Why is it coming out? Why is it coming to light? I believe it's part of the Hegelian, is that how you say that? Hegelian dialect. They're playing both sides. There's a pendulum swing. And you notice when there's votes, it's always, we have a Republican Party for 4 years, Democrat for 4 years, maybe 8, but it's always back and forth. When I was growing up, it was George Bush Sr., Bill Clinton. So it was like Republican, Democrat. Then it was Bush W., which was Republican again. Then it was Obama. Then, it's always back and forth. And they do that because they have an agenda. It's 2 steps forward, 1 step back. So they make you feel, they give you the freedom, the illusion of the freedom of choice. You put in your vote and then you think, oh, shucks, I didn't get my guy. Maybe next time. But after 4 years, one side is like getting ticked off and they're like, we're about to have an uprising. So, oh, no, don't have an uprising. We're going to give you a chance to vote again. Now we're going to give you your vote. So that's what they're doing. They're like, we're going to make this side really angry. And when they're about to have an uprising, we're going to give them their political leader. But nothing ever changes. When I was in high school, Christians said they vote Republican because they're against abortion. Yet abortion's been legal my whole life. Nothing ever changes. So 2 steps forward, 1 step back means they put a lot of these crazy laws into motion. And then when people get upset, like, you're taking away our freedoms, and they say, oh, okay, we'll back off. They take one thing away, 2 steps forward, 1 step back, but they're making progress towards the agenda.
I was going to say that they usually are working to do that, to polarize people in one direction or another. And that's the stepping forward that happens. If they can get people to get so angry at one thing, they're like, oh, if that happens, then everyone's going to, I don't know, have an uprising of sorts. Then we're going to cut down on everything in that arena. And that is like another, I just kind of like carving out a path that they're leading us all down. Yeah. And they're happy about it. So that's how, the Hegelian dialectic works in the Illuminati and Freemason world. And even the Rothschilds and such. What's that?
I'd never thought of it that way. That's how it's gone back and forth like that my whole life. I never, because you do,
Yeah.
it gives you that chance. Like, we're losing hope. Nope, we've got hope. We're losing hope. It's kind of
Right.
like, it's this like roller coaster, and they just keep us brain numb that we don't catch on to it. We're like, we'll get them next time, 4 more years. You know?
Yeah.
Right.
And so I believe in order for the mark of the beast system to happen, it's probably going to come from a far right wing leader. I'm not going to say it's Trump, but I don't think Satan knows or anybody knows like when it's going to happen. But I believe personally that everything's being set up to make him win. With these, he survived assassination twice. Now even celebrities are starting to promote him and stuff. And if you look at Project 2025, their agenda is whoever is the next leader, he's going to have the right to enforce by law, like religious type laws, including like everyone has to go to church on Sunday, the day of the sun, the Helios